Seriously, Moo? Man. You're a mess, cat. Hello, hey, Onward, thank you guys. Thank you, Erin, thank you guys. Thank you. Hello, hey Magda. Hello. I had some time, so I figured I'd just come on for a little bit, guys. Thank you. Hello, Robin. Hey, Brittany. Thank you. Hello, Angel. Guys, thank you so much for the heart me's. I have a goal of 100. I think we can get there. We got there last time. And so I really appreciate the heart me, guys. I mean, I appreciate you for everything, but I also appreciate the heart me's. So thank you, guys. Thank you. How is everybody? What's going on? Hey, Dot. Hello. Hello. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Colleen. How are you? Missy J, you've gotten banned 3 times. I'm sorry. Hello, Paradise. How are you? How is everybody? Man, this weekend was a long weekend, let me tell you. It was crazy busy. Not bad, just crazy busy. Hello, Fairy Shadow. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Monique. Hello, Colleen. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, in Ireland. Well, hello in Ireland. Thank you guys for the heart me's. I appreciate it. Demetra, hello. Katie J, hey. Hello. Guys, can you all do me a favor? Thank you guys so much, other than tapping until the arthritis kicks in. Yes, can you guys do me a favor? Hey, Boysenberry, hello. Can you guys share this live out? I have a lot of people saying that they're not being notified when I go live. So if y'all can share this out to everybody, I appreciate you for that. Hello, Chaotic. Hello, in South Dakota. Hello. Thank you, Fairy Shadow. I appreciate it. Thank you, Patty, for sharing the live out. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, Christy. Hello in Oklahoma. Hello in Wisconsin, Juju. Man, I'm telling you, our followers are from everywhere, guys. I absolutely love it. We got Angie in Alabama. Thank you, Amber. Thank you so much. We got Misty in Texas. Hello. We got Kaz in the UK. And Chris from PA. And, oh, we got someone from the UK. There you go. Texas for you, Bobby Joe. West Virginia. Lids is in Australia. Iowa. Thank you guys so much. I actually had time to, do my hair this morning. Hello, Missy. Anna's in Texas. Avi's in Australia. Hey, Avi, how are you? Sammy's in Tennessee. Alyssa's in Chicago. I wonder where the farthest place we reach is, guys. We got Lost Anymore. Is it? Hey. Arizona. Icy Hearts in Kentucky. All lovely people. Absolutely, Fairy. Magda's in Poland. Wait, are you in Poland, Magda? Where'd you go? Yup. Well, where do I want to be tonight, guys? Where would I be if I could be anywhere tonight? New Zealand? Oh, hi. I'm trying to read your name. Oh, hi, Lo. Oh, hi, LOL. There you go. Is in New Zealand. I seen you say it before, but I was trying to pronounce your name. Diane is in Maine. Guys, I love Maine. My husband is from Maine. We have property up in Maine. Maine is so gorgeous. If you guys have not been to Maine, I really suggest you guys go to Maine. Someone just said Bali. I'm going to be in Bali. That's where I want to be. Poof is in New York. Moo's right here, guys. I couldn't even... Man, this cat. Cindy's in Rhode Island. Sally's in Australia. Hey, Debbie. Pitbull's in South Carolina. Janae's going to New York City tomorrow. Man, on a Monday. That's some busy traffic. I used to work in that traffic. I don't play with New York City traffic. Maine is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. My husband has family on a little island called Vinyl Haven. Guys, even TikTok it. It is absolutely this little island that you have to take a ferry there. It's got no... it was the wildest thing to me because... it has one little gas station and a little store, but it's the most beautiful island. It's gorgeous. So, I mean, we go there a lot just because I love it so much. Although it's kind of weird because they don't have hospitals and stuff that they have to fly you to the mainland, which I never understood because, well, I'm a city girl. Like no 7-Eleven coffee, no Wawa, like none of that. Like everything closes down at 5 o'clock and it's like, man... Detective Hat on Moon, he could be a true crime community mascot. That's what he thinks he is. Moo thinks this is his show. Coastal Georgia, man, that's gorgeous down there. Absolutely. Oh, you're from Maine too? That's awesome. My husband also from Westport Island. We had like a little farm out there. So yeah. The Hamptons. Man, I love the Hamptons. I used to go to the Hamptons all the time. Man, Moo loves to be on camera. I literally fight him. He sits here and doesn't make a sound until his camera's on. I just tried to do a video. I had to get up out of my seat and walk around because he was chasing me to get in the camera. Hey, Allie. You went every summer, Jamie? Man, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, Toronto. Graciana, baby. Go frag yourself. Hello. Y'all, if you guys are here and you're new here, do me a favor, give us a follow. I appreciate it. And guys, tap, tap, tap. We got to almost 300,000 the last time we went. We did a live. So guys, I feel like we can at least hit 300,000 this time. Look at me and my goals. It's like I always got to outdo myself. I'm a weirdo. Don't mind me. Thank you, Tiffany, for the follow. I appreciate it. You love my necklace? Thank you. Well, this one, my cross I always wear. This one my husband got for me. It's a Tiffany teardrop, and I absolutely love it. I'm good. Go frag yourself. Hello, Ashley in Australia. Oh, thank you. Hey, in Texas. Guys, thank you for the heart me's. I really do appreciate it. You're going to Virginia. What is there to do here? It depends on where in Virginia. But believe it or not, there's actually a lot to do. So much to do in Virginia. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Diane. Hello, Diane. Thank you for being here. Hey, Loki's girl. So, Sean, Sean Lewis just said no season 3. And I'm going to tell you what I heard. The Cape is gorgeous, Jamie. Absolutely. Hey, hello, Trippy. Is there a lag? Is it just you? Is it me? Thank you for the follow, Carmen. I appreciate it. You used to live in Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is gorgeous. I used to live up in New Jersey, and you had the Jersey Shore, and it's nothing compared to the beaches here. They're gorgeous. Okay, just making sure. So, originally I heard there was going to be a season 3 because Lifetime wanted to see, they really thought that she was crashing out. Now they're not so sure. I don't know that they're going to pick up season 3. I think they're going to film, but I think they're really not considering picking up season 3. Vermont in the winter, man, gets snowed in. That's gorgeous. But yeah, I don't know. You know what, guys? You know what I see is happening right now? Something I've said from the very beginning. Thank you, Skyly. I appreciate it. You were stationed in Virginia Beach in the 70s. Your dad was Navy. Oh, I come from a Navy family. Go Navy. My son is Navy. My husband, my sister, my nephews. Big Navy family here. That's how I ended up here. So go Navy. But yeah, I really don't think that they're picking up a season 3. I really think go Army. All right, listen, I'm not hating on the Army or the Marines or any of them, the Coast Guard, because they're all doing jobs that I sure as hell wouldn't do. So go military, we'll say that, because, unless it's the football, because then it's go Navy. We know how they roll. Everybody else just shows up for the hot dogs, including Army. So there's that. But with the exception of the military football, then go military, guys, because they all signed up for a job that I know I couldn't do. So there you go. But when it comes to football, go Navy, beat Army. Yes, go Navy. Man, the last time I went to a Navy Army game, ooh, man, it was wild. Yeah, I would be thrown in like Leavenworth, man. I couldn't take what they take. I couldn't handle it. The Grizzlies being pardoned is the answer to your prayers because they're taking over Gypsy's spot, don't you think? Don't you think? Amethyst, I did speak on Ryan's live the other day, but we could talk about that too. Thank you, Skyly in Australia. But are the Grizzlies taking over her spot? Because honestly, her views are really low and she's got nothing. I mean, she did everything that a human can actually do in like the first week of like her second season. Like there's nothing else. I mean, you got divorced, you got remarried, you got pregnant, you had a whole affair, like all of the things. Thank you, Great. That was a whole long name, but thank you, the Great, for the follow. I appreciate you. And I think originally they were looking for the crash out of Parole, but you know that the story's just gonna be spun. I don't even know if they're willing to look at that yet. She's boring. She's got no personality. People don't like her. She's not personable. She's just dirty and skanky, and I really feel like that the interest there is lost. I really don't see that going anywhere. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, guys. 241 people in here. We're at 26 heart me's. Y'all, we can get up there. I know we can. So I really do appreciate the heart me's. She will go full Karen after the 25th. Guys, absolutely, I do believe that. However, I just don't think Lifetime has any more interest in her. I mean, she did them dirty. They got no views. Look at all the work and editing they had to put into this last season just to make it somewhat interesting. I mean, listen, they had the girl go to a smack shop, okay? Because they knew at least that would get something, because we would all make fun of it. But other than that, I don't see, even if they got married on season 3, y'all, do we care? Because the last time she got married, she got divorced and cheated on a guy. Like, do we think that, oh, how beautiful, she's going to walk down the aisle again with Daddy this time. Daddy don't care. Okay, Daddy don't care. Thank you so much, Shay. And I really don't, let's be for real. Do we think that this is going to be some lovely Lifetime reality show marriage? Like, they hate each other. Let's be for real. You know what I mean? Like, they don't like each other. There's no, thank you so much, Got Puff. Thank you, Goth Puff. Thank you. So let's be real. Even that wouldn't be interesting because we'd just be picking it apart and we wait for the truth to come out because eventually the truth about it would come out and it would break her down even more. So I really don't think that even with a marriage, and I don't think that Lifetime isn't going to want to pay for it. They want Lifetime to pay for the wedding. They want Lifetime. Oh my goodness, how pretty, guys. Oh my goodness, how pretty. Thank you so much. They were roses too. Thank you, Onward. But they want Lifetime to pay for this wedding. They want Lifetime to pay for all of the things. Let's be real, Lifetime's paying for the house, right? And that's really all it is just to put on a show for television. They don't care about each other. And Lifetime's not willing to put in that money because, well, look how low budget the last season was. Okay, so I feel like Lifetime is over it. Yeah, they're not paying for crap. Thank you, Chaotic. Thank you. They're not, guys. They're not wanting to pay for any more. They're not going to put in the money because they won't get the views back. They will not make the money back. Honestly, I don't know who paid the hospital bills when the baby was born. Probably Ryan. I'm assuming that they were still on his insurance. Who knows? So then do they lose the house? I'm going to assume so. But I mean, I honestly have a feeling that they're going to move away once she's off parole. I don't think she really wants to be around Rod and Christy. I think that they're going to go. And I think that they're going to do exactly what Ken threatened that they're going to do. They're going to go back to Texas, right? And that's where I think, right now, I really feel like Ken's running the show, man. I'm just saying. With all of the ultimatums Ken has been giving, and we know he's been giving them because she admitted it. Ryan admitted that there was more than just one. Yeah, I really do. I see them just leaving to Texas. I don't see them staying in Louisiana. Y'all, Bobby Joe, you can have her in Texas. As long as she ain't in Virginia, we're good. She can't come here. There ain't room for her. I'm just saying. I think he's only with her for Aurora now. Look, I lost a nail, guys. I think he's only with her for Aurora. I don't even think he's with her for that because I think he would just leave with the baby. I think that's what he really wants to do. Texas can fit one more, Misty. Y'all can have her. Ain't nobody else wanting her. She needs to stay in Louisiana. It's a damn shame when even Louisiana, Cutoff ain't trying to keep her. Cutoff wants her out. These people don't want her. You'll take Aurora though. Who's in it for the money? You think Ken's in it? Absolutely, Ken's in it for the money. Who puts 5 years, guys, into? Oh, thank you. How cute is that? Thank you. Yeehaw. That's for Texas. Texas can have her. Hey, Simone, how are you? Alabama don't want her. Ain't nobody wanting her. Man, I feel like let's send her to the UK. Let's give them some. I mean, they don't got no gypsies there, do you? Let them have a chance with gypsies. Let's get her out of the country. Let's just exile her. Get her out. The UK can have her. The hoedown. Let me give you the hoedown lowdown on Gypsy. Yeehaw. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. No, you're not taking her in the UK? Hello, Nina. Nina can have, yeah, that's so funny. She's not welcome in the UK? The UK says no? Man, I feel like, do you guys even have a Gypsy Rose there? You need some of Gypsy. Send her to Greenland. China can have her. Send her to North Korea. Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate it. Ooh, I'm a Gemini. My birthday's actually coming up. Ooh, it's my birthday month. Maybe Trump can deport her to... Dude, El Salvador don't want her. Ain't nobody wanting her. They're like, nah, we don't do... Let me tell you something. Especially those, like, those Spanish countries down in the south there. South America, they love their mamas, man. They're like, keep the mommy murderer. We love our mommies. She ain't welcome here. Nope, they don't want her either. Nobody wants her. How bad is that? That you literally got people like Siberia. Even Siberia might question it. All 12 people in Siberia. Listen, so somebody just said Trump can send her back to prison for life. Oh, Gemini, we have the same birthday. Look at that. Me and Gemini are birthday twinsies. My birthday's June 10th. Hers is also. So happy birthday soon. But that's awesome that we're birthday buddies. But no, Mexico ain't wanting her. But you know, somebody just mentioned Trump, guys, and I just did a video about, Gemini's like, yeah, well, at least you'll get a happy birthday. Ooh, June 6th. That's my nephew's birthday. The 16th? When's your birthday, OG? Is it soon? You don't have to tell me. Some people might get a little bit. Oh, the 21st. June 21st. Nice. Isn't that like the first day of summer? Right on. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So, oh, your grandson's, oh, that's so cute. Well, happy birthday to him. June 30th. There you go. Let's give it up for the Geminis. Flag Day, June 14th. You're getting married on the 23rd, this 23rd? Congratulations, Alyssa. Congratulations. Your brother's on the 15th, Halamam? Your daughter's is June 4th? Aww. This is the only month that I don't have any children with birthdays. It's just my birthday, and it's like, thank God, I'm so sick of birthday cake at this point. I've had like 20 birthdays just from January, and so birthday season is finally over. My birthday's the 10th, June 10th. But yeah, birthday season is finally over, and I'm just, at this point, we're so sick of birthday cake. I'm like, I don't want birthday nothing. Don't say happy birthday. I don't want nothing. I don't want a balloon, because we've been swamped so far with birthdays. And then we get a break because my birthday is this month only. And then my husband's birthday is next month, so he's the 6th of July. And then we go right back into birthday season, man, and it's like wild. Although my first granddaughter's supposed to be born in 3 weeks, so we'll finally have another June baby, another Gemini. You know, I like to celebrate my birthday. I just don't, at this point with birthday parties, it's like the cake and man, I just want to sit and do nothing. That's what I want for my birthday. I just want to sit and do nothing. You know what I mean? I just want to sit on a beach, give me a book, leave me be at that point. A mini Ivory, man, I know. I'm so excited for her to be here. Ooh, excuse me. Yours is the 8th? Nice. But, so yeah, someone just mentioned Trump. That's what I was getting to when I got it all like, oh, someone said my birthday. But, so someone was just saying Trump, and then I was just sitting there, and I just did a video about how someone, you know, they mentioned to Trump about giving Diddy a pardon, right? And you know what I find really, really wild is that who did Trump pardon? I mean, Trump gave pardons to Lil Wayne, you know, all of these people, the Grizzlies, like, you know what I mean? All of the people, right? Kodak Black, yes, Kodak Black, Larry Hoover, like all of these people, right? And now I don't, you know, MB, I'm kind of with you. I don't think he's going to pardon Diddy. However, just the fact that all of these famous celebrities who had so much money for lawyers, you had good trials, people watching, and you were still convicted. And then you got people like Nicholas Godejohn, who didn't have that benefit of having money and having, you know what I mean, celebrity status, where he had the best of lawyers and the best of, you know, a trial that anybody even cared if it went right or wrong. Those are the people that need to be pardoned. Take a look at those people, not the Lil Waynes and all of the people that had millions to spend on a defense and still were convicted of their crime because, well, let's be for real. They did it then, obviously, right? What about the people like Nicholas, who didn't have that money for the defense team, who nobody, I mean, really, who watched over, okay, Nicholas Godejohn's trial? Right from the get-go, it was tipped in Gypsy's favor. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. Right from the get-go, right from just the interrogation itself, how the interrogation went down, automatically Nick was the bad person and Gypsy was the poor little sick child, and they treated her as such, even though they knew that she was a murderer, right? Even though they knew that she was the one at that point that plotted everything, all of the things, they still treated him horrible and gave her the benefit of the doubt and treated her like the poor little victim. And I just don't see how that's fair. Where is the fair in that? Thank you, Astrid, for the follow. I appreciate you guys. If you're new here and you're watching, please don't forget to give a follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lisa, for the heart me's, guys. I don't know how many heart me's we have, but thank you, Dazed. But again, where is the fair in that trial? I just don't understand that, you know what I mean? Like, we're pardoning all these people who had money and defense attorneys and all of the things. And, well, why isn't anybody writing to Trump about pardoning Nick? I mean, if he's going to go sit there and take his little magic wand and hand out pardons, right? Thank you, Carrie Rose. I appreciate it. Guys, we're at 42 out of 100 heart means. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the fair went bye-byes. I agree. So, I mean, if he's going to go around pardoning people with his little pardon wand, well, then why aren't we pushing Nick Godejohn in front of him? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand why people like, and not even necessarily just Nick, it's just, why aren't people like Nick not pardoned? Why aren't people looking into these cases? It's because nobody knew who Nick was. Nick didn't have the power. He didn't have the celebrity. He didn't have, because really at the end of the day, all that means anything in this country is status, how many people know you, right? How much money you have, what's your influence on the public, right? And exactly, and that's where you get Gypsy Rose's story from, because she's got an influence over the public now. People watch her, or at least they used to, because I'm not going to lie, I feel like we are now watching the fall of Gypsy Rose. I believe, thank you, Vicky, thank you, Jamie, so much. That was beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Thank you, Darth Angel. But again, I really feel like we are in the process of Gypsy's fall. Gypsy has nothing left, guys. What does she have left? She has nothing. She has absolutely nothing left. Thank you, Vicky, so much. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? We are absolutely in the midst of her fall. And I really believe she has nothing left, T. Sullivan, nothing. Okay, her show's out, her book flopped. Let's be real. Anything that what is she going to do? Write another book? I mean, book 3? No one liked the first 2. Your show flopped. So now what's she going to do? Be a mommy vlogger? Let's be for real, guys. I watched the son of a bitches at a safari. Are we all for real? Oh, let's go to a safari. Like, that isn't even mommy vlogging. You're not even connecting to an audience. Like, ooh, let's go on a field trip. Like, yeah, no. Like, that's, you know what I mean? And if it does get views, it's all of us trying to sit there and be like, what did she say that, you know what I mean? That makes her look exactly like who she is. You know what I mean? So, it's just wild because you can't even get a family vlogging channel down. Because, again, she's not relatable. She's got nothing left, guys. Nothing. She's broke. She's got no money. There's nothing left. Gypsy Rose, life the way she knew it in this last year is over. It's done for her. There's nothing left for her. We are watching her fall now. And I think that after this fall, I really hope that Nicholas Godejohn gets a chance to speak. Do the documentary, dude. Write the book. Do all of the things. We are all here for it. And the same thing with Ryan, man. I know people are sitting there like, oh, Ryan. Man, Ryan, write the book. Write the book. Do the shows. Listen. Why is Gypsy Rose the only one who gets any, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she curated this whole and made up this whole story. But she hurt so many people in the way. She created so many victims. And still to this day is creating victims. So let all of her victims get the bag, guys. Let Ryan get the bag. Let Nick get the bag. Let all of them get the bag. Go for it, man. Write the books. Do the documentaries. Tell the truth. People want to see the truth. People want to see the truth. And if you're all going to give the truth, and we know what the truth is, give it. Oh, they're going to make money. I don't give a crap who makes money off this nonsense. I don't care as long as it ain't her. And is that out of jealousy? Oh, that's the people love that. You're just jealous because she makes money. No, I'm pissed off because she had her mother murdered and makes money off the story. The fact that she is a murderer. That's why. I don't like her making money off the fact that she is a murderer. And let's be real, y'all. That's all she is. What else is she? What is she? Is she an influencer? All right, well, maybe she's that, okay? Because she's still influencing the hell out of people. So I'll give her the influencer in the fact that influencer meaning she's a master manipulator. Not an influencer like she can be some kind of vlogger, some kind of creator, because she's not. The only thing Gypsy Rose can create is havoc, guys. It's havoc. It's havoc. She can create victims. She can create false storylines. But y'all, she's done. There's nothing left. The only way her name will carry on out there is if she does it again. And she's off parole in 2 weeks. So I guess we'll see. She can't give content. She's got no content. She's got nothing. Nothing. She doesn't have a personality. Let's be real. It's not even like, there are some creators that really talk crap, but they're pretty and you watch them anyway. It's just because their looks are like, you're like, wow, all right. Well, just watching them on the screen is entertaining. Not even her. She got nothing going for her. She ain't got the looks. She ain't got the personality. She ain't got the intelligence. She's got none of it. None of it. Let's be real. None of us really talk about that baby. No one's sitting there trying to watch her show off her baby for some money and pull the whole 2.0 version. We're not into that. So you got nothing. The only time anybody is going to watch her from now on is if she starts telling the truth. And we all know that that's not going to happen. Hey, Pink. So I really think that we're in the midst of her fall. She's done, guys. I don't think she has anything left. Kaz, he's sitting in prison right now. And I really feel like, I hope Nicholas Godejohn is working on a book right now. You're sitting in prison. What are you doing? Write the book, buddy. Write the book. Because I can assure you, you may not get out of prison, but you'll go down as a bestseller on the New York Times list. We will all make sure of it. I'm just saying. It's the truth. And a documentary. That's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to give the truth. Somebody. Oh my gosh, Onward, thank you. Thank you. I would rather watch Mia move in her apartment. That's what I'm saying. Because at least that's a little bit relatable, right? There's nothing about Gypsy Rose that's relatable. Nothing. Nothing. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. Ryan is lucky that, Ryan's lucky in the sense that, I know he wanted Aurora to be his, but he's lucky. He may not see it now, but he's lucky in the sense that you got away scot-free. You don't have to deal with her for the rest of your life. Once he does finally get over her, he can move on. So, and hopefully he does. I hope he does. The court wasn't even fair. I feel bad for Nick. Hold on one second, Courtney. I saw your comment. The court wasn't even fair. I feel bad for Nick. He should be out. Courtney, I absolutely agree with you. How can Gypsy Rose be walking around in society acting a whole freaking fool? Let's be real. I mean, how do you sit there, murder someone, get all this public attention, and then come out and have a whole fucking affair in the public is wild. Wild to me. Like, I'll never get over that one. That one goes down with some of the craziest shit I've ever seen online. That whole affair thing. But how is she out free in society when... And he's locked away in prison? It's not fair. It's not fair. Diary K, let me tell you something. Watching this affair and her proudly trying to argue with people that she absolutely had an affair and that the man she cheated on her husband with is her baby daddy goes down in history as one of the freaking funniest, most wild, most desperate, most all of the things I've ever witnessed in my freaking life. I've never seen anybody, not even these satire pages, man, do they do that crap. Like, that was just effing wild. To sit there like, no, I'm telling you, Ken is the baby daddy. Ken is the father, not my husband. Like, how dare you? Was the most wild shit I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Absolutely, I will laugh about that crap forever, man. That one goes down in the books. It really does. And the fact that she came out of that not feeling the slight bit of freaking embarrassment or shame or any of the things. And right as the whole book came out. So here we are listening to this chick, okay? Here we are listening to this chick talking about, biscuits and gravy and pillow princess and like all of this crap and you know what I mean? And just being really wildly hypersexual and we're all going at her because let's be real, that book was nothing but smut. So, you know, and then as we're going at her, she's going to come out with, no, I swear to God, I had an affair. It's not my husband's baby. Like, Y'all, all of that happening, the way it happened, when it all happened together, was some shit show. Y'all, that was a wild shit show. And she made herself look, I mean, skanky. It was just, I've never seen anyone take so much pride in an adulterous affair. Ever. In my life. Will I get over that crap? Never. Man, never. I'm just saying. It's just wild. And she thinks, yes, Sam, she thinks this behavior is normal. Like this to her was like, she was like literally defending the affair. And meanwhile, the rest of us would be like, what affair? Who? What? What baby? There ain't no baby. And we'd all crawl under a rock and just pray that it goes away. But not Gypsy Rose. Not she's so good at putting out these storylines and these narratives that she just took this affair and was like, I'm going to make myself the victim of the affair I created. And she ran with it. And it's just freaking wild. It's just wild. Yeah, the secondhand embarrassment was unfreaking real. Unreal. It was absolutely unreal. So, Ken is... I don't understand how Ken is around. How is Ken... Ken has got to be embarrassed as hell, guys. How is Ken not embarrassed? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I mean, he ain't with her because he's proud of her. He ain't with her because he loves her. He ain't with her because... I mean, now he can't even say he's with her for the money because that's gone. That's gone. Thank you, Loam, for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're in here and you haven't followed, please don't forget to give a follow. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's gone. The money's gone. So he can't even be with her for the money. Now it's just because if he leaves her, then we're all going to know exactly what we knew. Oh, guys, we're at 50. Thank you so much. Guys, we're at 50. We only need 50 more heart me's. I feel like we got this, guys. There's 362 people in here. Y'all, we can do 50 more heart me's. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Brandy. It's that man, the embarrassment. And what money? What is he with her now for? That's why he's making all these ultimatums. He's making these ultimatums publicly because I think that Ken is ready. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, Cherise. Thank you, thank you. I think that Ken is ready to leave her. And I think that these ultimatums will put out there. This way he has an excuse to leave because, well, he wanted the bag. There ain't no bag left. That bag is gone. There's nothing left. So why is he going to put himself through hell and be miserable and embarrassed? Because let's be real, he ain't proud of, oh, I asked her to marry me because she's such a great author. She's such a great actress. Like she's nothing. Y'all, she's a murderer. So I think he's just over it and the money's dwindled down. Oh, she's worth $3 million. I can assure you she ain't worth $3 million. And I can assure you that money went faster than she can say biscuits and gravy. So if they spent all that money, somebody has a bad habit. You really think that they still have some money left? I really don't. I mean, not enough. Not enough to make all of this nonsense worth it for somebody who just is there for the money. You know what I mean? He can go find... I mean, I don't know what his ex-girlfriend did, but maybe she makes more money. I mean, what money are they making? You know what I mean? Like, unless it's for the fact that, I don't know, she's a child predator and he just wanted to... I finally found somebody with the same interest as me. I don't know. But he's not with her because they care about each other. Exactly. She's doing her own hair. Because she's broke as hell. She's broke as hell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. No biscuits and gravy talk, I promise. All right, I won't talk about the biscuits and gravy. I'm just saying, though, that was wild. That one also went down. That book went down in the list of things like that made Gypsy Rose look like crap. She used to steal from Dee Dee. Well, we know she used to steal from Dee Dee. Is she making any money on YouTube? I don't know that she's making that much. I mean, she's making some, but not enough for somebody to sit there and ruin their life to be with her for some fame because, you know what I mean? She's making the average money that the average creator makes. She's not making some, you know what I mean, crazy amounts of money. She lost her monetization on TikTok. That's probably where she was using her money, making her money. But, yeah, they don't do murderers, so there's that, So, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you guys so much. Maybe she's playing broke so Ken will continue to DoorDash. Man, next we're gonna have Gypsy door dashing. She's gonna be doing a work vlog, like come dash with me. Like, man, I can see it now. It's the desperate for me. It's the desperate. I'm glad, Cherise, that TikTok made that. It's about time they made the decision. It's about time somebody stood up and said, you know what? We're not gonna let you make money off the fact that you killed your mother. Guys, doesn't that, I mean, really stop and think about that though for a second. Doesn't that really blow your mind? That she took the life of her mother and now makes money off of it. She's quote unquote infamous for it. And that's how she makes her money, off the fact that she chose murder. How many people are abused every day? Thank you, Cindy, for the follow. I appreciate it. How many people are abused in this country every single day? Physical abuse, emotional abuse, medical abuse, all the abuse. How many children are abused every single day? And thank you, user, lots of numbers for the follow. I appreciate you. How many people take the life of the person who did it to them, their abuser's life? How many people really do that? And then go out there and make themselves famous. Murder is not the first thing on any victim's mindset. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Survival is. Getting away, running away. All of those things are usually the first thing that they think of. Right? I've got to run away. I've got to get away. Look at the Turpins. I have brought up the Turpins so many times. Thank you, JKR. I brought up the Turpins, guys, so many times. The Turpins were horribly, horribly abused. You guys remember who the Turpin kids are? What was it, guys? 10, 13 kids? I don't know. There was a bunch of kids. Like a lot of kids. And these kids were literally abused, tied to the beds, starved, no showers, no school, no outside world, all of the things in the dark. It was the most horrific situation that I've heard of abuse, okay? And now I don't want people coming at me talking about, oh, you know what I mean? You can't compare the two, but can't you? Abuse is the worst thing that happens to anybody, regardless of what kind of abuse it is. To each person that is abused, that is the worst thing that's ever happened to them, right? Now, you look at them and they're abused. Could they have killed their parents? Yeah. All of them. How many of them? 10? They could have teamed up and taken those parents. They could have killed them. She could have went into that bedroom that night and murdered both of them. Right? But she didn't. She ran away. She got out, ran away, no idea where she was going, no idea how she was going to do it, okay? And she called the police, knowing that, and you know, Gypsy's story was always like, if I would have said something, they weren't going to believe me. You think that girl didn't realize? Thank you for the follow, Christy. You think that girl didn't realize that I'm going to call 911 and they may not believe me? You think that didn't go through her mind? Did it stop her from trying? No, it didn't. She went anyway and she called. Why couldn't Gypsy have done that? Thank you, Kat, for the follow. I appreciate you. Why couldn't Gypsy have done that? Why couldn't she have do that? Why was her first, and it's not even like Gypsy Rose murdered her mother or had her mother murdered in self-defense. Because you don't plot self-defense for an entire year. Come on. And then there's these stories of, I was chained to the bed, I was, you know, all of these things. No, were you really? Because again, the Turpins had proof. Where was the dog leashes that your mother tied you to the bed with? Like, where is all this abuse that you, where are the bruises on you? That you were abused and being physically abused by your mother. Where were the bruises? Were there any bruises noted ever? No? All these doctors, you were going to these doctors constantly. Right? And nobody said anything about bruises. Not even that, but you had a cell phone that supposedly your mother didn't know about, right? You were able to video these videos for men, but you didn't video yourself chained to that bed? You didn't video any of the abuse that happened or went down, supposedly? But yet you can sit there and you can video yourself in provocative clothing for men. You can sit there in your wheelchair, wheel out to the grass, and try and make videos of where you're going to do it with Nick, right? That you were able to do, but the abuse, you didn't get any of that on video? No pictures, no nothing? I find that everything else in your life was documented via video or picture by you, except for this supposed abuse that you went through. Thank you, Michaela, for the follow. I appreciate you. So, where was this abuse you endured? No videos of that? No pictures of that? No proof of that? I mean, you didn't even try and buy a fucking dog leash. Oh, because that wasn't a story yet. That became a story later on. So, you know what I mean? And someone just said in the chat she had scars. Scars from what? What scars did she have? I've never seen somebody claim that they got physically abused and never have a mark on them. Never. All these doctors, all these surgeries, never looking at her all constantly, right? Never. Never. So, I don't understand how nobody questioned, and these questions never enter the mind of these interviewers, never enter the mind of any of these people. When she intentionally jumped from the porch rail in the snow. Y'all, does that look like somebody who's paralyzed? Come on. It makes no sense. And how people can sit there and listen to her version of events and never ask Nick what his story was is just absolutely wild to me. But it's because, and honestly, I put a lot of the blame on Christy. Christy needed this to be a money maker. Christy needed something, because let's be real. We know her life with Rod wasn't all they put out there that it was. She wasn't happy. She needed something. Gypsy was her something. Guys, I did hear and a shout out to Trixie Lane over on YouTube. I did hear the video calls from Waukesha and, the prison phone calls of Gypsy Rose. And again, when you heard Gypsy talking to Christy, y'all, did that sound like two people that haven't spoken in years? Did that really sound like two people who didn't have any communication? It didn't to me. I firmly believe that Christy and Gypsy had communication that whole time. There's no doubt in my mind. Because we know that this supposed DD Facebook group, or this Facebook page, right, was communicating with Christy constantly. Now, we also know that Gypsy had access to that page. Do I believe that Christy and Gypsy were talking that entire time? Yeah. Nobody finds it funny that she calls Christy for the first time from prison after she murdered her mother. There were no questions. There was no disappointment. There was no shock. There was nothing. The first thing she said was, "Baby, I love you. I'm your mama now." That did not sound like two people who did not have a relationship. That did not sound like two people that did not know each other. That sounded like two people that knew an awful lot about each other. Now, what did Christy really know? Why was it so important for Christy to push a certain narrative? Doesn't that make you wonder? I have a lot of questions about Christy. Christy is one of those people in my mind, I don't know to this day what her actual involvement in anything was. I'm just saying. But it really makes you think. And then you get Rod on the telephone, right? Thank you, Mayhem. I appreciate it. Then you get Rod on the telephone, and Rod sounds like somebody who hasn't talked to his kid in a couple decades, right? That wasn't "Oh, baby, I love you. I'm here for you. Oh, my God, it's okay that you murdered your mother. No biggie." It didn't sound like that. It didn't sound like Christy. It sounded like Rod was a little bit like, "Wait, hold on. You murdered your mother. You could do it to me. What's going on?" He really sounded confused. He sounded he didn't know what to believe. He sounded distant, like this was definitely somebody he had no relationship with. Definitely somebody he hasn't spoken to in a very long time. Okay? So I really believe that he might not know as much of Christy's involvement either. I mean, really, guys, does anybody in here I mean, when you really think about it, think that Christy could have more involvement in this entire situation, not just the post-murder, that Christy can have a little bit more involvement in the entire situation. Guys, put a 1 in the comments if you think that Christy could have a little bit more involvement than what she states or what people actually think. Yeah, thank you, J Barbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I'm you know, and I always thought this and I never wanted to say it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that believe it. I really feel like she knew that she wasn't sick. I believe Christy knew she wasn't sick. I believe that Christy had a lot more communication with Gypsy over those years. I really do. I'm not going to lie. I think that Gypsy was communicating with Christy via Dee Dee's Facebook. Because they're not stupid, y'all. Right? They knew they couldn't use hers. She knew that hers was out there. I think that Gypsy had communications with Christy via Dee Dee's Facebook. And let's be real, would Dee Dee even know the difference? If things were erased, she would have no idea. So I really feel like there was communications going on between Gypsy and Christy that whole time. I think Christy knew a lot more about the entire situation. I think that Rod is just, which way did he go, George? He's got no freaking idea what's going on with the women in his life. For real. Okay? So I really do, though. I believe that Christy was a lot more involved, which is why from the get-go, she pushed out his story. Okay? She's too comfortable. Oh, baby, we love you. I love you so much. Oh my gosh, no, I would never think that the murder you committed was all wrong. Oh my gosh, like, what would your reaction be if my estranged kid or stepkid, right, estranged stepkid at that, called me up from prison after she murdered her mother? I am not going to be like, oh, baby, it's okay. I'm your mama now. Yo, what the actual hell? What the hell? Who says something like that? And it's funny because, thank you, Emma, for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're new here, don't forget to follow if you're in the chat. But thank you. But don't, I mean, seriously, though, like, there were no questions. Thank you, Anastasia, for the follow. I appreciate it. There were no questions, y'all. There was no questions from Christy like, man, are you okay? What happened? What made you do? Like, my first reaction would be like, what happened? Right? Thank you, Joe, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lisa, for the follow. I appreciate you. Wouldn't your first reaction be like, thank you, Fran, for the follow? Would be like, are you okay? Like, what happened? Or it's funny how nobody said, oh my God, you can walk. You're not dying. Why wasn't that one of the first things that was said? Like, why wasn't that one of the first things that was questioned or said in those phone calls, y'all? What the heck? I mean, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming to see you. No, it's okay. Nobody thinks you're a horrible person. Nobody thinks what you did was wrong. What? Nobody thinks what you did was wrong? I don't care. Even if it wasn't so, you took someone's life, for Christ's sake. What does Christy actually teach her children? Thank you, Rain LaRue, for the follow. I appreciate it. What are you teaching your kids if you're teaching them that murder is no biggie? Thank you, Ruby Ray, for the follow. I appreciate it. Like, what is she really teaching her kids? Thank you, Haley, for the follow. I appreciate it. You know, so I really feel like the involvement there is a lot more between Christy and Gypsy. I believe that Rod just sounds confused as hell. Rod has Andy, the you can call me, I'm your mama now, got me. Like, first of all, I wouldn't say that to anybody. Forget about somebody who just killed their mother. I'm your mama now, baby. Like, what? What? It's just wild. And then let's not get into the conversation, guys. that she had with, who did she have the conversation with? Was that Claudia? That was Claudia she had the phone call. Thank you, Tinsy, for the follow. I appreciate it. Wasn't it? I think it was, yeah, it was. It was Claudia, right? The other phone conversation. The first one was Celeste. First one was her aunt from Rod's side, right? Thank you, Nala, for the follow. I appreciate it. So let's talk about Celeste. Thank you, Hearts, for you for the follow. I appreciate it. So let's talk about the phone call, y'all, with Celeste. I put money so you can call me. Hi, Aunt Celeste. She's going, I don't know if you remember me. She's going, I think I remember you. Man, like, it's just, that conversation was wild. She had no idea who Celeste was. Celeste was some lady putting money on her phone card. So that one was just really weird. You know what I mean? Like, it was just really awkward. But then you have Claudia. For a very long time, I have tried to understand where the sisters came from in this whole situation. I always tried to keep an open mind with them, right? But thank you, Mandy, for the follow. I appreciate it. I feel like, hold on, I got a puzzle piece, y'all. I feel like the way they spoke about Dee Dee was, what's the word I'm looking for? Disrespectful? Was just unbelievable. Like, I have siblings that I don't really get along with that well. Like, we're not super, super close. However, I always love my siblings. I will always go to bat for my siblings. I will always have their back. I will always there on my family. And I may not, like, you know what I mean? Like, I may not be too close to them, or I just feel like it was just like, oh, it's okay that you killed your mother. I mean, yeah, she was a horrible person. I didn't like her. We really didn't have a good relationship. So, no, I'm not too mad that you killed her. That was really, really just odd to me. That, first of all, why I never, out of the mouth of any of that family, did anybody ever tell Gypsy what she did was wrong. Nobody ever stopped her and said, you know what, Gypsy? You murdered your mother. What you did was wrong. Not Rod, not Christy, not Claudia, none of them. Nobody stopped her and said, it's not okay. That right there blows my mind. What do you mean? Nobody ever told. You guys heard Rod on interviews, on lives. I'm not going to tell her that, she did anything wrong. How could you stand up on an interview talking about Dee Dee got what she asked for, and I would never tell Gypsy what she did was wrong? Murder should always be wrong 100%, right? And these are God-loving people, aren't they? Bible huggers. Aren't they the ones that sit down and pray? It's constantly God, 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 God. But you didn't stop to tell your kid that murdering her mother was probably not the best coping skill. Murder is probably not a coping skill that one should partake in. Nobody stopped her and said, wait, hold on. You weren't right. I understand. I see it from your point, but murder, nah, it's not a good thing. It's bad. What you did was wrong. Nobody ever told her what she did was wrong. You got Claudia on that phone call talking about, yeah, she was a horrible person from day one. From the time we were kids, she took my Legos and she's been a bitch ever since. Like, what? And it's okay that you killed her because, look what she did. I'm just going to take the story. We didn't know anything was happening. We're just going to believe you at your word and assume that you plotted to kill your mother for 1.5 years or 2 years just because she was a sucky person. She was a horrible, miserable person. Absolutely wild to me. I don't understand any of it. Like, it is absolutely pure evil. Absolutely. Guys, Moo is sitting right here. I have another chair here, right next to me. Moo, show your face so they know you're alive. Moo is on this chair. He's cuddled up in my shirt. He's here. He's just not up here today. They have zero morals. And think about it though. This is who she is genetically related to. So of course she doesn't have any either. You know what I mean? Like, look at you, Claudia, she never told her what she did was wrong. She sat there and had a bash fest about her sister on the telephone with her niece. I was really disappointed when I heard that. Now, I can sit there from the viewpoint that maybe, just maybe, she didn't know what was going on, right? Thank you, Autumn, for the follow. I appreciate you. Maybe, just maybe, I'm going to give Claudia the benefit of the doubt. Or try to at least. Or try to look at it from her perspective. You know, you didn't like your sister. I get that. But that's not a reason for her to be murdered and for you to just be okay with it. You know? And here you are thinking that your sister did all of these things to her daughter. Well, that to me is just absolutely wild. Like you never questioned her. No, but you just took the story and ran with it. You know? Whose story on being a furry? Is Gypsy, who's a furry? What did I miss, y'all? Is Gypsy a furry? Stop it, she's on her own dog leash. She's a puppy? Wait, Gypsy's a dog? Like, arf, arf. Sit, ooh, sit. Good dog. Arf. Like that kind of dog? Like, let me walk her on a leash? Well, we know she's been walked on a leash. So yeah, she's a furry. Whatever. What happened? Oh, I'm all kidding aside though. Not Gypsy Rose trying to be Ubu. Where are we getting the furry thing from? She had on cat ears? Your dog's name was Boo Boo? Well, I don't know, Sharice. What did I miss too? Jennifer Love's got a theory. Hold on, what's your theory? Remember someone said Ken was a furry? I remember them walking each other on train tracks with dog leashes. And Gypsy pissing on his leg. Like, I remember that going down. Someone just followed, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But what makes us think she's a furry? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm lost, man. Just when you think you've heard it all now. She pissed on his leg. They were walking on a train track. I don't know. Y'all remember the story? I think Zora told the story. That they were walking on, that Ken was walking Gypsy on a train track like a dog. You know what I mean? Like, had her on a dog leash, was walking her by the train tracks, and then they screwed each other and she pissed on his leg. I don't know. Yeah. So furry really doesn't like, I mean, I don't even think furries do that. Like, I think furries just like to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have much knowledge on furries, but I don't even think that they walk on train tracks with dog leashes and piss on legs. So I think she's just an animal. So there's that, you know? She's feral. Wait, someone just said check my messages for pics. Hold on. Her TikTok story is with her cat ears. Hold on. And Katy Perry roar songs. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't get an email. I thought someone sent me an email. I know she's fully blonde, not just highlights. She hasn't changed at all. Yeah, seriously. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to go back to the furry. Check the chat. Bussy Rose, no what? Wait, what am I, y'all? I'm missing something. Pics in the chat? What do you mean the pic is in the chat? What pic is in what chat? That's what I'm saying. We can't. Oh! What the heck? Hold on. Man, all right, I feel like an idiot. Never mind, I'm checking the chat. All right, let me see. I'm like, I thought you meant it here. I'm like, wait, we could put pics in the chat now? Man, wouldn't that be crazy? Could you imagine if we could put pictures in the chat? Man, the stories I could tell with some pictures. I'm not even kidding. Wouldn't it be wild? Let me see. What chat am I in? Who are these people? I can't see I don't know what happened to my chat, but I don't know who these people are talking in my chat, but that's not my chat. Okay, well, we'll see the picture later. Well, just look at that picture later. Because I have no idea what's happening here. Did they change the chats? The Facebook chats? I don't know why this looks like this, but I have no idea what's happening. I know, I did see, Crystal, that you can post pictures in the comments now. My room looks so warm and cozy. It really is warm and cozy. I love my office. My husband just moved out of the office and gave it all to me. And he went upstairs. Check the email you sent me. All right, let me see. I did not get an email. Nope, I haven't gotten an email. Gotta find it on... oh, yes, I am on Facebook. You can't post pics in these comments. Where did Moo just go? Moo is laying on the floor now. Hold on. I don't know why my Facebook is not... I don't know why my Facebook isn't working, guys. I can't see my chats on my computer. It's showing up people I don't know. If y'all saw this, people are thinking I'm nuts. I know you're all thinking I'm a little nuts today. Let me see. I don't know why. It like combined all of my Facebooks with all of my Instagrams, and now it's just a big hot mess, and I can't find anybody. That's what's happening. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. But I follow you on TikTok, not on Facebook, but I need to follow you on Facebook, same name. So, Charisse, I am the same name everywhere. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all, if you guys are not following my YouTube, it's Ivory Rose Knows on YouTube, and then I have Wine with Ivory Rose. So they're just two separate channels. So yeah, I am on all social media, guys, under Ivory Rose Knows. I posted it on your latest Facebook post. Hold on. Y'all are trying to... Facebook ain't working for me on my computer. I don't know what's happening with that. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Oh, here we go. Are those cat ears that she's wearing? What the hell is that? What is that? Are those cat ears? She's all like, oh, I'm hot with my... But those don't look like cat ears. Those look like, I don't know, furry Viking helmet. What is that happening there? Yeah, you guys want to see? Hold on, let me make sure I got no information up over here. Hold on. What is that? Are those cat ears? Y'all, they're not even cat ears. Like, why are cats wearing earrings? Like, you see that? Like, what is that? That's not cat ears. That's like a furry Viking helmet. Ooh. I don't know. I just dropped a whole bunch of something right now. Seriously, like, what is that? What is happening? Someone said she's a husky. Oh, she look. I don't. But do you see what I mean about being unrelatable and not having a good personality? Like, I don't know. Maybe Parker pissed on her. Who knows? But thank you, Melinda, for the follow. I appreciate it. Is it a skunk? But like, what grown ass? How old is she? All 34 years old? Is she 34? Like, what 34-year-old gets on like a furry Viking helmet? Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like. As a Norwegian, I don't accept her as a Viking. That's kind of funny. It's a freaking Kayla, yes! It is a freaking midlife crisis. What is happening there? What? Oh, I'm a mom now. I'm free now. Like, you know, that doesn't scream murderer. That doesn't scream mom. That doesn't scream... That screams freaking desperate. I don't know. That screams like... I don't know. What is happening there? And is that Taylor Swift on her shirt? Is that who she's got on her shirt? Like, you're trying to stay relevant to whom? Like I don't know. Like, what is she trying to land on? Kids YouTube? Like, what is happening there? And not, what teenager do you know would put on a furry ears and do all that? I don't even know a teenager that would do that. I got those. I got plenty of teenagers. My teenagers are not trying to look like that. Then they're going to sit there and act like they're badass. Like, yeah, I'm a murderer and I got furry ears on. Like, what are you trying to be? What are you trying to be right now? You know what I mean? Like, dude, we are when... She's gone. She's done. There's nothing left of Gypsy Rose, y'all. She's gone. She's got nothing. Like, this is why Lifetime's like, we can't put this shit out. Like, we can't make you into somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's just wild to me. That it's stupid nonsense like that. Like, let me go play with my Snapchat filters. Oh my gosh. As my kid, 1 minute her kids got colic, the next minute she's got time to play with Snapchat filters. Y'all make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know. This looks like her TikTok stories. That she's so desperate for attention now. Nobody's pushing her out there. Lifetime wants nothing to do with her. There's Melissa Moore don't want nothing to do with her. Mike Stanfield probably hit the highway because he wasn't getting paid. And now the only thing that she has to do is Ken and dog ears or cat ears or Viking ears or whatever the fuck is happening there. Because honestly, I have no idea what the hell is happening there. Why do I not even know? That doesn't even look like, are you trying to be a... I don't know. Are you trying to be a dog? Thank you for the follow, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Like, I mean, you're already a dog. You don't need to put fuzzy ears on to make yourself a feral animal. Because you already did that all on your own. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Man, just wild. I wish someone in her... Yeah. Does she have an inner circle? Man, like, does she have an inner circle? You have Christy who just needs her to be a cash cow and push out information. Thank you, Michelle, for the follow. I appreciate you. Guys, if you're new here and you're watching and you haven't followed, do me a favor and hit the follow and give a follow. But yeah, I don't know what's happening here, guys. I just, you know, she's a feral animal with or without fuzzy ears. You know what I mean? There's nothing left. Nobody's interested in her. You know, Hulu ain't picking her up. There are no more documentaries to be made. There's no more interest in this story. I think the fact that people are getting wind of the fact that she's a freaking liar, that she lied about all this. And thank you, Elisa, for the follow. I appreciate you. Y'all, Lifetime, Hulu, Netflix, all of you mainstream media, y'all, the best story out there is the one that tells how she lied about all of it. Think about the breaking story that would make. That is so pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Starring, thank you guys. We are at how many now? I don't know how many heart me's we're at, guys, but we're at 84. I only need to get to 100. So guys, what is that? 16 if my math is right. Just 16 more heart me's. There's 430 people in here, guys. We can get 16 from somewhere. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Summer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pumpkin. I appreciate you, Ladybug. Thank you. Vintage Doodles, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Emma. Thank you guys so much for the heart me's. But yeah, I don't know, guys. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Look on her story. She got a new story. Because I can't. What is she this time? It's like I feel like sometimes I'm playing like name that animal. Who is she going to be today? Damona, Aurora, Parker? Like wild. Absolutely wild. Thank you, Donna Jean. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Hello, Trippy. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know what she's trying to do, but guys, there's nothing left. There's nobody wants her. The story is died down now. Her narrative is gone. Nobody's believing it. The pushback from the public, guys, we're making a stink. We're making a noise. We're being heard. You may not see it yet, but guys, we're being heard. I can assure you. And I don't know why mainstream media, all of you, come on, hello, y'all, push this crap out to them. Why aren't you guys telling the real story? Because I can assure you, any journalist that picks up this story or any network that picks up the truth about how she's lying is going to make millions, because it's the truth that people want to see. Not this nonsense narrative, not this reality TV that, I mean, people watch reality TV to relate, and there ain't nobody relating to a 34-year-old woman sitting here with fuzzy ears on, okay? There's no relating there. She doesn't know real life. She's in Delulu land, and y'all pick up the real story. I want to see somebody pick up the truth, because you want to know, you want money from a story. The story, the one that breaks her narrative, is going to be the story of the century. I'm just saying there's that. You're going to sit there and take all of these people out in the public, everybody who felt bad for her, and show them the truth. All the people that donated even after she got out of prison. All the people, oh, she's a victim just like us, that are going to have their eyes wide opened and get pissed off. Y'all, that's the story you want to break, not this nonsense. Nobody gives a shit, okay? Nobody gives a shit if this chick is on TikTok talking about, I got fleas in my fuzzy ears. Nobody gives a crap. I'm just saying. Guys, thank you so much. We made it to 100 heart me's. Thank you so much. So yeah, nobody gives a crap. Get the real story going. And guys, the more you tag them, the more you email them, the more you put the story out there, eventually someone's going to do it. And you know, I really feel like it's going to be someone new at the job. I really do. I feel like it's going to be someone who, you know, is this going to be the thing that makes me or breaks me? And they're going to run with it. And then it's going to be a big story. But I don't think she'll be in headlines anytime soon. Let's be real. TMZ is over her. They're like, we don't care anymore. You call us too much. It's not really news. You know, if we're not begging for the information, it's probably not that important. Thank you so much. That's so cute. So, I mean, yeah, nobody wants to run with the story when you're constantly throwing stories at them. It's like, man, you're not even making us work for anything good. Like, you're just using us. People are saying it. It's wild. It's wild. I really don't think Lifetime is going to pick up the third season. They may film it. However, I don't think it's worth it for them monetarily. It's not worth putting out the money for fake weddings that, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to sit there and be divorced before the ink even dries on the marriage certificate. Let's be for real. You know? So I'd rather watch pimples being popped. Y'all, isn't that a sad day when somebody popping pimples took over your spot? It's wild. Everyone wants Nick to run with Lifetime. I don't know why Lifetime doesn't pick him up. I really don't. Let his family do the talking. Let his family have a documentary. You know? The Chrisleys are definitely taking over her spot. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd rather hang out with my mother-in-law. That's so funny, Chris. I wonder how much his father know. Whose father, Jessica? Nick's father? Her father? Gypsy's father? I agree. Let his family have a voice. Absolutely. She still thinks she's a Disney princess. Wasn't she a freaking mermaid 2 minutes ago? Wasn't she sitting there trying to make herself into the Little Mermaid? I mean, absolutely wild. That's what she sits home. You have time as a new mom to make yourself into mermaids and dog, goat, Viking things. I don't know. Maybe it's a goat. Maybe she's trying to be a goat. I don't know. She was on a safari, so I don't even know what the hell that is. I'm more bothered at the fact that I don't even know what the ears are. You're going to show them off. What the hell are they? A little context next time. Do you have time to play dress up? Absolutely. Rachel, it looks like it could be a goat. But why does it have earrings on? And why does it look like it's wearing a beret? So, I don't know. I mean, does she even know? Who knows? She's just like, oh, fur. Remember that time I pissed on Ken's leg at the train tracks? Like, let me put on furry ears. Oh. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. How do I feel about Mia? While I think that she's the most... Man, I think she's just a mess like the rest of them. I think she benefits off of everything like the rest of them. And a lot of people are like, I think she really knows. Well, for somebody who really knows the true story, but doesn't speak on the truth and just goes with the flow for money, I think she's just as bad as everybody else. Just prettier. So there's that. I mean, that's my honest opinion. I think everyone's like, well, I think she really knows. And, you know, she knows exactly what Gypsy is. And she knows this and she knows that. But to know about the truth and to know your sister's a whole freaking ass murderer and is a liar and you don't speak on it makes you just as bad as everybody else. So, she is an RN, and honestly, I don't even care about that. That's, you know, I'm neither here nor there. I just think the fact that it makes you just as disgusting as everybody else, because if you know, but you don't speak on it, in fact, you're worse. So, everybody's saying that, oh, all these people are supposedly scared of her. Thank you, Amy, for the follow. I appreciate it. Everyone's sitting there saying that, you know, oh, they're afraid of her. They can't talk because they're afraid of her. They can't talk because they're afraid of her. Nah, talk. Watch her get crushed. They're not afraid of her. They're just enjoying the repercussions from it. They're enjoying the money, the fame. Let's be real. Nobody would know who Mia was if her sister didn't murder her mother, right? So, I think it's wild. Mia was right there posing with them in front of the mommy dead and dearest picture. My sister killed her mother. Like, makes her just as bad as everybody else. Thank you, Sassy Chicken, for the follow. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, no, I think she's just as bad as everyone else. I don't think just because she's pretty or doesn't sit there and isn't as messy as Christy and everybody else, I'm not going to make it sit, you know, think that she's some innocent thing. No, I think she's just as bad as everybody else in that family. Thank you, Slaying the Day, for the follow. I appreciate it. The only good one is Dylan. Is Dylan good, or is he the only quiet one? Now, I will agree with you if you say that he's the only quiet one staying out of the hot mess. But again, if you know that something's wrong and you don't speak on it, you're just as bad as everybody else. So, if you know what I mean? Or maybe he doesn't know, maybe he just doesn't want anything to do with them. I don't really speak on Dylan because he doesn't put himself in the spotlight. Because he stays quiet, and so I have nothing to say about that. I will respect people when they try to stay out of the spotlight and they're not asking to be talked about, then I will not speak on them. Everybody else is dancing in front of a camera one way or another. So that's what makes them, you know, free game. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But I don't know how old Dylan is. What is the age difference? I know there's 10 years. I know there's 10 years between, what's her face, Mia and Gypsy. But I don't know, I don't know the age difference between Dylan and Gypsy. I'm sure I knew it one time. I don't remember. Does anybody know? They're not 2 months apart. I know it was years. I know it's a couple of years, maybe 8 years. Yeah, 8 sounds about right. 8 years sounds about right, because I know that, so Rod was with Dee Dee, got pregnant, and they had Gypsy, right? I know that Christy and her mother, Christy's mother, inserted themselves into their relationship, into the relationship between Dee Dee and Rod. And then only a couple of months later, he left Dee Dee and got with Jill, and then got Jill pregnant with Nicolette. So I know there's only like 6 months between those two, Gypsy and Nicolette. And it's funny then too that he still didn't go. Even though he broke up with Dee Dee, he still didn't go for Christy. Christy was like you know what I mean? Like the whole, like, you're my last resort. You're the only woman in all of Cutoff I haven't already slept with, so I'll take you to be my wife kind of thing. Because he was literally with everybody else and never picked Christy until Christy was the only thing left standing. But Christy did insert herself into the relationship between Rod and Dee Dee. And then between Jill and Rod. And then it was years later. He still didn't pick Christy, even after he left Jill pregnant with Nicolette. He still didn't pick Christy. It was years later that he finally decided that, I'll just take her. And he settled for Christy and then got pregnant with Dylan. So again, it was years. It took him years to finally, literally, she had to wear him down. When there was no women left in all of Louisiana, he finally settled for Christy. Which I think is funny because she sits there and acts like, you know it, Sarah. I know. So there are pics of Nicolette. I've seen pics of Nicolette. I probably have some, but I'm not going to show them. She's another one who I don't really want to, she can't, it's not her fault. Her father's a slut. So I'm not going to, you know what I mean? She has a dad. I know she was adopted by Jill's new husband, and that's her father. So I'm not even going to drag that poor girl into this whole situation. Yeah, I think Nicolette deserves the privacy because, again, it's not her fault that, her biological father breeded with someone and they killed their mother. And y'all, could you imagine being Nicolette, being born into that fucking family story? Oh, so I got a sister who killed her mother, but now she's with my real father's new wife and hasn't killed her yet. Like, man, the stories that must happen around the Thanksgiving dinner table are wild in this. Like, I'm just saying, they're absolutely wild. I mean, can you imagine? So what do I think about Ryan's live? I think, honestly, and I know I got a lot of hate for saying that, but guys, I'm always going to give you the truth about what I think. I'm not going to just go with popular opinion, and I'm not going to just say something just because you all want me to. I personally think he did a good job. He told us that he was trying to defend himself from the stuff that Gypsy put out there. Why everybody thought it was going to be some bashing, he's going to let all the tea spill. I don't understand why everyone thought that when he directly said, I'm going to talk about the things that, you know what I mean? That I was trying to defend myself against when, with what Gypsy said. So I personally don't think he did that. He did a good job. Thank you, Lion, for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're new here, don't forget to give a follow. I really do appreciate it. I think he handled it like a grown adult. He didn't bash her. He didn't get messy. He wasn't just flinging mud. All right. He just was trying to defend himself. Thank you, Pammy. Thank you, Caitlin, for the follows. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pricks, for the follow. I appreciate it. I think that, he did what he set out to do. He did it with class. He did it being the grown-up in the situation. I'm sure he was scared to even say what he did say. You know what I mean? And because let's be real, Gypsy is a vicious, feral animal. Especially, thank you, Karen, for the follow. I appreciate it. Especially on the internet. Because not only does she go after people, she has her people go after people. We have a lot of creators have been victims of Gypsy and her people. Okay? They go hard. They don't play fair. They will dox you. They will sit there and put things out. Gypsy will use people by proxy because we know she never does any of the bad stuff like murder by herself. So she uses other people to do the horrible things that she wants to do. So she had her puppets do it. Don't you think he's terrified of the puppets? You know what I mean? There is no sacred between Gypsy and anybody. There is no, she went after Ryan for, you let this out and it was sacred and it was private and it was, dude, you literally put out his medical history, text messages, all of the things, and now you're crying because you said, oh, I thought I could trust you? So you mean to tell me, Gypsy, you thought you could put out all this shit on Ryan? But he should have just kept your trust and not said anything back? Wild, y'all. That's absolutely wild to me. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, I think he handled it the best he could. He had a career to protect. Absolutely right, Victoria. You know what I mean? And everyone's like, well, he's still protecting her. Guys, he still loves her. Like, when did they get divorced? It hasn't even been a year that they're divorced. They just got divorced. Like, she left him and got pregnant by another man, all of this in a year, guys. So everyone's like, well, he's a jerk. He's protecting her. He still loves her and he would take her back. Well, yeah, wouldn't any normal person? He has not had time to let all of this, you know what I mean? To let it all come to, he just hasn't had time to settle it yet. He has not had time to really think about what happened or to feel the feelings. He literally, all of this was shown on television in the public eye. He hasn't had time to deal with it himself. Yeah, he loves her. You know what I mean? Yeah, he probably would take her back because he loves her. That's not his fault. You know, it's not his fault. You can't blame him for that. That just means that he went into this with real feelings, contrary to Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose went into this for other reasons, not because she cared. And so, you know, people I think are not really being fair to Ryan. Like, ooh, you know, he's still protecting her. He's not putting the blame on her. Yeah, he still loves her. And he's hurt by her. You know what I mean? But I think that a lot of bash, I'm sure he's angry as well. I am sure he is very angry. And the fact that he didn't just bash her when he could have, just like she did, says a lot. And so I think that we need to give him a little bit of grace and a little bit of, you know what I mean? Oh, he was just doing that so he can make money. Gypsy does things all day, every day, just to make money. So why can't Ryan? Don't you think he at least deserves that? Don't you think she at least owes him that much? So if you're out there doing lives, Ryan, making money, asking for gifts, I'm not mad. You're not saying anybody has to, and if they do it because they want to, not because they're being forced to. Nobody's being forced anywhere to do any of the things. Oh, that's the cat. I was like, who's scratching at my wall? You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad. You can't be mad because someone's trying to make a buck off. She's out here making bucks with movies, books, all of the fakeness, all of the people are gifting her in lives, all of the things. You know, I'm not mad at Ryan. I'm really not. If he makes money off of it, good. I think she owes that to him. I think he at least deserves that. So everyone's asking for you, Mill. Come here. Here you go. Moo is still here. We got a new chair in the office and he likes that chair better. It's smaller and he likes it. He's been sitting on it all day. So, yeah, this cat has been meowing all day. All day. I think he misses my daughter. My daughter wasn't here today. She was out at her friend's house. They went to a movie and he finally stopped crying when she came home to play with him. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blues Girl. Thank you. So, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave you guys with that. By the office, you means Moo office. Absolutely. This is his office. I'm allowed to come in here and work sometimes. But thank you guys so much. Again, if you guys were here watching and you haven't followed, please give a follow. I appreciate it. Guys, also, if you're not following my YouTube, it's Ivory Rose Knows on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Lemonade, all of the things. So I appreciate you all. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Guys, we hit 309,000 likes. I made my goal of 100 heart me's. I had great conversation tonight. I didn't mean to stay on this long, but the conversation was really good. Thank you to all of my new followers. Thank you to everyone in here, guys. Thank you to my my mods for doing such great work. I appreciate you. It was a really smooth chat tonight. And guys, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll see you guys tomorrow.